following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their lives like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website to get the books and CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And if you're not into the technology, you can use our toll-free number to Wellness Publications to get the books and CDs and DVDs, 1-800-755-4656. That's toll-free, 1-800-755-4656. And right now I urge you to, if you've been considering buying books and CDs and DVDs, do it now because when we get the new educational brochure from the printers, it's at the printers now. And so sometime before the new year, in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be out, and we have to start charging those prices, the new prices. And they're more than they were 5 years ago and 10 years ago. Pricing has gone up in everything, including in printing. So now's the time to save some money. Now, there's lots of reasons why you need these books and CDs and DVDs. We want you to consider becoming a certified holistic health coach. Now, a certified holistic health coach gets sort of a college education in less than half the time, of a college education. And you're going to learn how to prevent and reverse as many as 600 different diseases. You can prevent them and you can eliminate them, and with this knowledge, you will have to do this. And we want you to get this certificate, be one of this great organization. And we just had our 10th graduation this last weekend, and it was just breathtaking. The graduation of the 10th class, and of course the way to contact the institute. So you get the Certified Holistic Health Coach certificate. After you've finished everything. It's www.instituteofholistichealth.com. www.instituteofholistichealth.com. And America needs you. The world needs you. This is something that right now, they talk about long COVID. Come on. The COVID thing should be over by now. Why is it still bubbling around? Well, that's because people's immunity is down, and they want you to believe that the vaccinations are the whole story. Well, the vaccinations are part of the story, but certainly not the whole story. Vaccinations do not kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. I'm going to repeat that. Most people have it all wrong. In their brains, they think that vaccinations kill the bugs. No, vaccinations don't kill the bugs. They alert your immune system to the DNA in the bugs. So when the bugs show up, your body says, there's the bad guy. And so then your body showers the bad guys with white blood cells and antibodies and all this kind of stuff that the body makes. The vaccines do not kill the bugs of any kind. Vaccines do not kill the bug of any kind. And so you still need your 90 essential nutrients for your bone marrow to make white blood cells, to make red blood cells, to make platelets, to make antibodies. Your bone marrow is your immune system. Most people will never see their bone marrow, thank goodness. As a pathologist, I saw a lot of bone marrow. But it's one of those things where usually the patient doesn't get to see it, because it's in their bone marrow. How many people get to see their bone marrow? Not many. And so it's one of those things where you need to give your body what it needs. And 90 essential nutrients, basically 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And then we realized that people, they're eating all this gluten and buckwheat and wheat, brought around oats and buckwheat. They're getting gluten and phagopyrins from the buckwheat, and they damage their intestines. All the villi go away. Instead of looking like a shag rug, your intestines look like a plastic tube. You lost 98% of the absorptive surface. And that's why the vaccinations aren't working. They're not working because they can't do their job, because people are eating all the bad stuff so they can't absorb nutrition, so their bone marrow can make antibodies and warn the white blood cells and antibodies and platelets and red blood cells, what the bad guy looks like. So when the bad guy shows up, your body doesn't know it. Okay? The vaccines are not designed to kill the bugs. They're only designed to alert your body's immune system to what the bugs look like biochemically. Okay? So that's where the failure is. Now, the clue is, of course, you have all kinds of bad stuff going on when you're eating wheat, brought around oats and buckwheat, and fried foods and processed meats and sugars and oils and all this kind of all the bad stuff. This is all modern stuff. For thousands and thousands of years, we got our minerals by putting wood ashes from our wood fires and wood stoves and fireplaces and coal ashes into our gardens. And their wood ashes and coal ashes are 98% minerals and 2 or 3% carbon. When we went to electricity at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, we switched over to electricity. Oh, sorry, no more wood ashes, no more coal ashes, no more minerals. And so that's why we're having such a struggle now. And so you have to consciously, proactively take these nutrients. And if a doctor tells you, just eat well, don't waste your money on vitamins, minerals, just eat well, you get everything you need to find a different doctor. Because it's absolutely, positively not true. It is not true. You cannot get everything you need just by eating well, because nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, True Aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62, a proprietary blend of nutrients including Cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin. Designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 9th Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website for the book CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And I want to start out this segment by giving you the actual date that Jean Calment died at 122 years and 164 days. It was 1997. And that's kind of exciting on one hand when you think about it. But when you look at the average lifespan of medical doctors, is not what they say the medical doctors don't do very well. And the U.S. Senate came out with a document in 1936, U.S. Senate document 264, which says very clearly that our farm soils no longer have sufficient minerals in them to support healthy, long life for humans. Okay, that's U.S. Senate document 264, published in 1936. Now, the Hunzas have the longest life expectancy. Okay, their life expectancy is 120. Emergency room medical doctors is 58. Everybody says that, and so it's well documented. Medical doctors in the emergency room, their life expectancy is 58. The Hunzas are 120. So why do the Hunzas live so long? Well, that's because they live in these valleys up in the Himalayan mountains, which are surrounded by all these volcanoes, and they're being blasted daily with all the volcanic ash in their drinking water in their fields and everything, so all their food and their water has all these minerals in it. And that's why when we started Youngevity many years ago, we didn't want just ground up limestone like everybody else, granites and grinding up and rocks and grinding up and putting them in your food as, oh, you got 6 minerals in here. No, we wanted whatever the Hunzas had. And so that's why we have the plant-derived colloidal minerals. I mean, even our sports drink Rebound has 100 nutrients in it. Okay, 75 to 78 minerals, depending on the batch you get. Okay, 75 to 78 minerals, plant-derived colloidal minerals, and we get these out from underneath, the corals. Okay, these are the minerals that the corals process, and what should I say? These are very exclusive. We're the only ones that have them, and so our Rebound has 75 to 78 minerals in it, 25 vitamins, amino acids. Red Bull has only one mineral, magnesium, has some B vitamins, which are synthetic. They do have lots of sugar and lots of caffeine. And one of the founders, and I hate to say this kind of stuff, but one of the founders of Red Bull just died 3 weeks ago at age 78. And he was bragging up until the day he died that he was drinking 10 cans of Rebound every day. Well, you can't get very far on one mineral. You need 60. And so that's why our Rebound, our sports drink, has 75 to 78, depending on the batch, and 25 vitamins, amino acids. And so there's 36 in a box, no carbonation. We have a canister. There's 36 servings in a canister. We have 12-ounce cans, 12 in a case. But I like to pop the top on them at night, say 2 of those cans, pop the tops, put them in the refrigerator, so all the bubbly will be gone by morning. So there won't be any carbonation in there in the morning. I get all the nutrients, but all the carbonation is gone, okay? And so that's how I like to deal with my cans. And then the sticks, I'll take 2 or 3 or 4 of them in my pocket, in my shirt pocket, when I leave to go give a lecture, go to a meeting, or go meet some people or something like that, have some kind of event. I'll put the sticks in my pocket so I don't have to be worried about carrying open cans with me, things like that. And so everybody has, again, the availability of getting all these nutrients. This is not difficult, but you have to make it a priority because the government's not going to do it for you, okay? The government's, running around just saying, oh, eat well. Go to your doctor. And insurance will pay for a lot of pain relievers. And then when the pain reliever doesn't work anymore, well, we could do a double knee replacement. Well, before you do that, why don't you give us a try with our Healthy Bone and Joint Pack? Okay? We have some very, very wealthy athletes who became wealthy because we invented, the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack for them. Theo Ratliff made over $100 million after we repaired all his joint problems with their Healthy Bone and Joint Pack made for him. And I believe we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. That's 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. Don't forget the prices of the books are going to be going up here in a couple of weeks when we get the new educational brochure from the printer. The printing costs went way up over the last printing costs, which were 5 years ago and 10 years ago. Okay, and so if you've been thinking about getting books and CDs and DVDs, now's the time to do it. Get the lower prices, and don't forget, we know how to help you when you have as many as 600 different diseases. You know, we're talking about things like lupus, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, cerebral bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, diverticulitis, metabolic syndrome, which is obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Demyelinization, you're losing the white matter of your brain because you're on a bad diet that the doctor gave you, okay? You need cholesterol. Cholesterol deficiency causes MS, multiple sclerosis, causes Guillain-Barré syndrome, causes Alzheimer's disease, causes Parkinson's disease. You don't want that stuff, so you have to kind of really get on this and learn something new. Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
I would say that over the years, over the 30-plus years, you've seen literally thousands of people improve their health based on our programs, have you not?
Yes, I have, absolutely.
Yeah, multiples of thousands. And see, are you a medically trained doctor?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I remember you telling people around me that you were glad I wasn't because you could train me how you wanted to train me.
I didn't have to fight you because, you didn't have an opinion on anything.
No, that's one thing. You know what I tell people? I have an opinion about everything, especially things I know nothing about.
Well, I cannot thank you enough. You're a great angel of God, and all the great things you've done for thousands and thousands of people, and you've trained them so they take the message out and they help other people whom you never see. And so you're probably responsible for improved health in hundreds of thousands of people because you help people, and then they help 10 people, and every one of those 10 people help 10 people. And so I'm very, very proud of you over these years. And I think your success and your position in the health of the nation and the world is just beginning to find a foothold. I think people are now realizing what a great job you're doing, and I cannot thank you enough.
Well, thank you. I think, I think it's because of the Internet and stuff, it opened Pandora's box for us, too, because we're able to communicate with people much easier than we could before. It's like you can communicate with thousands and thousands of people on the Internet without them being in the same, state or even the same city as you are.
Yeah.
And because of that, it makes it easier and cheaper to spread the word better. And I think more people are starting to realize how corrupt the medical profession really is. And
most of their treatments in the medical system are to relieve discomfort and relieve symptoms, which people like, but they don't realize you can actually get rid of the disease and add 25 to 50 years to your life. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity. Knife Doctor Say we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website to get the books and CDs and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com. And forget, you want to consider becoming one of our certified holistic health coaches so that you can really get a certificate and really help people save America, save families, save individuals with information, and you'll make a nice income at the same time. Okay, let's see here, Doug. Let's go to callers.
Let's head to Massachusetts, and Helena, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Helena. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I think there should be a statue of you in every town square around the world. You're godsend.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you. How can we help you today?
A male, 65 years old, 170 pounds, who traveled a lot, ate at restaurants, and popped antacid all day long, is in a hospital diagnosed with aneurysms in the stomach, around baba, and even spleen. So their solution is they are urging him to allow them to cut part of his stomach, quote-unquote, eaten by the acid. God, I thought he didn't have enough acid. and I read all your books, so I thought I would recommend collagen peptides, MSM, healthy brain and heart pack, vitamin D3, maybe Ultimate Daily Classic, because supposedly giving him blood thinners, quite a bit of stuff. And to heal his stomach, I thought I should give him digestive enzymes, but I don't have them right now.
Okay,
so
we have the ultimate enzyme. We have ultimate enzymes. We call it the gallbladder in a bottle.
Right.
Okay,
I
so
have to order it. It'll take time. But meanwhile, could he be given hydrochloric acid?
I wouldn't do that. I would not do that by itself. No.
All right. Great. And number two, he also is diagnosed with AFib. They are monitoring his heart rate and urge him to.
Okay. Let me ask you a couple of quick questions here. Does he have any high blood pressure or diabetes?
No diabetes, but supposedly higher blood pressure than preferred.
Okay.
So
now,
they're giving him some Metro,
okay.
whatever.
I know what they're giving him. Okay. And so, also, do you have any idea how many times at night he wakes up to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times? Do you ever complain about that?
That I don't know. And two of his children are doctors, so I'm a very uncomfortable situation.
You need to ask him that question. Okay. And then also, let's see here. It wouldn't hurt to get a hair analysis from him. Okay, I already kind of know what his problem is. Does he have white, gray, or silver hair?
Yes, quite a bit.
Okay, the same
and hearing aids.
I'm sorry?
And he has hearing aids, so I thought he had osteoporosis of the skull, as you wrote in your book.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. Okay, and so the white hair is not due to aging. The white hair is due to a nutritional deficiency, and that same nutritional deficiency causes aneurysms. They go together. Now, as soon as we fix this, the hair color will come back, and that's telling you that he's absorbing and repairing his aneurysm. So, Charmaine, what are we going to do to help Helena with this guy with all these problems? Oh, hang on. Char and I will be back with you, Helena, after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you have questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website for books, CDs, DVDs, www.drjwallach.com. And, Doug, let's go right back to Helena. And, Charmaine, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What would you do for Helena's friend here? He's got all these problems.
First of all, it's important to get on a gluten-free diet for everybody. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils, and no peanuts, and no buckwheat. Then, because of his weight, he needs 2 healthy brain and heart packs, which will give him 2 bottles of selenium, and there's stuff in there that's going to help with his
Yeah,
aneurysm.
there's 5 cofactors in each of our selenium capsules, which are not found in anybody else's selenium. And one of those cofactors is what's missing.
Yes, and also she said the same thing, collagen, peptides, MSM, she's correct on all that stuff, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And, there's a lot of different things he could take. And as far as enzymes, he needs to take those right before he eats a meal. And they've got the gallbladder in a bottle. They've got the betaine. They do have betaine hydrochloric acid in them, but they also have the oxbile, which is the gallbladder.
Now, is AFib a heart problem, Shar?
No. It's osteoporosis of the skull, and that's another thing. All this stuff that we're giving him, having him take, will definitely get rid of all that stuff, assuming he's got to avoid the bad stuff and eat the good stuff, and he's got to eat it, take it according to his body weight. And if he does all this, he will get better.
Yes. Well, we see people who are far worse and more complicated than this guy. And this guy, like you said, all the indications here is that he has osteoporosis of the skull, including let's see here, including the AFib, and the hearing aids, which is the 8th cranial nerve, the auditory branch of the 8th cranial nerve being squeezed, and the 10th cranial nerve is being squeezed. What book and CD should this guy get, Charmaine?
It's all in your head, the book and the CD. It's all in your head.
Yep. Yeah, it covers all this. And also it has the supplement program in the book. Okay, so if you didn't get it all written down from listening to us, the formula is in the book. Okay, so it's printed in the book. All right, so thank you so much, Helena. Really great. We look forward to hearing from you every couple of weeks and know how this guy's doing. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Minnesota. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, John. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I thought I had an eyelash in my eye, the eye that has OMA, and I had somebody look in my eye, and she said it had like a cyst. So I went to the doctor, and they put me in drops, and it cleared up my eye. But now they want to do a surgery because I can't see out of that eye. And I forget what they want to replace. They said they can't see back into the eye. I was a preemie, too much oxygen. So my other eye is 2,500. So.
Well, wait a minute. How old are you?
I'm 70.
Okay. And you were a preemie, and you're blaming your vision problems now on being a preemie? I don't think so.
It was too much oxygen in the incubator that was my one eye anyway. The other eye I used to be able to see 20/40.
Okay. I'd go to another eye doctor, get another opinion before you decide what you're going to do here. How much do you weigh?
I've gained 30 pounds back. I'm like 260. I'm sorry, 160. 160.
How tall?
Pardon me?
How tall are you?
5'3". I've shrunk a couple inches, and my kidney function is 36%.
All right.
A year ago.
Do you have any ringing in your ears? Do you have any ringing in your ears?
Oh yeah, ringing in my ears. I can hardly walk. I want to fall over.
Okay, so you have a balance problem also.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have the book and the CD is on your head?
Yep, I've got the CD and book, but I had somebody read the book to me.
Good. Well, the formula's in there. But Charmaine, what would you do for somebody, like John here, who's obviously got osteoporosis of the skull, and he may or may not have been born with some issues. He's shrunk quite a bit, which goes along with osteoporosis of the skull. And so what would you do?
Well, I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs again, just like the other gentleman, and add to it the collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, Ultimate Daily Classic, very important, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And all that stuff should fix him up good.
Okay.
And he's got to
So
avoid the bad stuff.
Yeah, call in a couple of weeks, John.
Yeah.
And so, you may have macular degeneration, or have all this other stuff, and so we need to know. So go to another eye doctor at the other end of town that doesn't, work with the eye doctor you're going to. Get another opinion and call us back, and we'll walk you through this. But stay on the program because Shar is exactly right. You do have osteoporosis of the skull, and so we'll be able to help you with that. So again, if you've got the book and the CD, the formula for the osteoporosis of the skull is in the book and in the CD. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California. And Becca, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Becca. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. So I have Dave, who has a son that's 30 years old, no other health conditions, but all of a sudden has symptoms of psoriasis. So he is on a gluten-free diet. He eats very healthy. He's very active, and he's wanting to know why all of a sudden at 30 years old he has psoriasis.
Okay. Charmaine, what's going on here when somebody has psoriasis, dry, itchy skin with lots of flaky stuff on there? What's going on here?
Psoriasis is a gluten problem, and so maybe he's having buckwheat or
wheat, bran, oats.
Yeah. There's something he's getting that he shouldn't be eating somehow.
Yep. And then
definitely.
Definitely. You're exactly right. And then also, what would you give him as a program for psoriasis? Supplement program.
Well, I would get him on a Healthy Brain and Heart Pack per 100 pounds of body weight, and I would add the collagen peptides, Ultimate Daily Classic, MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and make sure.
What about some hair, skin, and nails? How about some hair, skin, and nails?
Yeah, that can't hurt, obviously. Yes.
Yeah, getting 2 bottles of those.
And make sure that he's not eating anything he shouldn't be eating.
Yeah, none of the bad foods. Give the good food, bad food list. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no buckwheat, no peanuts, no sugar. No carbonated drinks. Even the diet ones got to go because carbonation neutralizes stomach acid and prevents the absorption of minerals and reduces the efficiency of digestion of food. And so you got to come at this like 16 different directions because he's not telling you everything. Because when you have psoriasis, it's not a genetic disease, it's not an autoimmune disease, it's a very simple nutritional deficiency. And there's reasons why this guy has nutritional deficiency. So, Becca, when you find out, let us know. We'd like to hear. And that increases our education. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time, weekdays, at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, True Aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years.
For Australia.
Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity. 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers, our emails.
Let's head back to Massachusetts. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Yes, sir.
Okay. From my experience with Youngevity and listening to your things and then talking to other people, majority of all issues is osteoporosis of the skull. So
not all issues. There's 37 documented issues. There's over 600 different diseases we deal with. 37 of them are directly involved with osteoporosis of the skull. Not all of them.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to talk about it 37. Just to say, osteoporosis of the skull is, as you say, that the skull thickens.
That's correct.
So, is there a way to see it, like through a oscilloscope type machine?
Yes, you can. Yes. Okay, stop talking. We only have seconds here. You can go and get an MRI. Okay, magnetic resonance imaging, and it will show you the thickness of the skull. It will show you a shrinking of the brain. And in the book, it's on your head. In the beginning pages, it's what do you call it? Right in the beginning, it's page 6. Page 6 in the beginning, and it shows a normal skull next to a skull that is an inch thick. There you go. It's Roman numeral number 6. Okay, at the top of the page is the left-hand page. At the top of the page is a normal skull cut through, and you can see it's a quarter of an inch thick. And then right below it is another human skull, the same outside diameter, but the inside diameter is an inch thick. It's huge thickness compared to the normal skull. You can actually see it, okay? And so you can see this with an MRI. You can see it with an X-ray, but you can't see this. You can't see the brain with an X-ray. You need an MRI to be able to see the brain. But if you just want to see the skull, just get an X-ray of the skull. It will freak you out when you see the thickness here. You can see why it's squeezing the 12 pairs of cranial nerves and it's squeezing the spinal cord, and that's why people get deaf. They lose their vision. They lose their balance. They lose their hearing. They get Bell's palsy. They get trigeminal neuralgia, terrible pain in the face. They lose their sense of smell. They lose their ability to talk. They can't swallow. all these things. And then, of course, they have 17 different diseases that occur south of the skull because the skull is squeezing the spinal cord. And one of the big sort of things that they all suffer from, they'll get up 3, 4, 5 times, 8, 10 times a night to urinate because the skull is squeezing the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is telling your urinary bladder to urinate, and that's why they're getting up so many times a night to urinate. Even if they only pee, 1 ounce each time, it's one of those things where they're getting the command from the urinary bladder, and the urinary bladder is getting the command from the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is being squeezed by the skull. And so that's a very common symptom. And again, this is all documented in the book, in the CD. It's all in your head. And so I urge you to make sure that when you talk to people who have these issues, make them get that book so they see that you're not just making stuff up. Doctors know nothing about this. You ask a doctor about this, and they'll just laugh and say, what crazy person are you talking to? There's never been any reports of osteoporosis of the skull. That's because they don't want you to know that you can fix osteoporosis of the skull with nutrition, because if you can fix osteoporosis of the skull with nutrition, why can't you fix osteoporosis of all your bones in your shoulders and your arms and your legs and your hips and your knees? And they'll lose out on all that surgery if you can fix it with nutrition. And so that's why they never talk about osteoporosis of the skull or anything above the neck. It's all from the neck down osteoporosis. Now, how simpleton is that? Okay? And so this is one of those things where, what should I say? This is a huge, huge, huge opening of information to the general public that the doctors didn't know because nobody was allowed to publish it. And I'm sure somebody, I can't be the only one who figured it out. Somebody had to see it long before me. And when they did, they weren't allowed to say anything. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superb job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.